So welcome, sacred women, to Spiral 2 of our Feral Feminine Sacred Body Vision. And I invite you to just stay present with your breath, with your inner current, listening to the song. In our ceremony today, we'll be journeying with our elemental sensual nature through the shamanic journey and ecstatic breath, chant, and body prayer dance. So I want to begin today opening the sacred container, not only tuning in to our beloved Sekhmet in her double triad expression, but I also want to feel and tune in into great mother, father birth. And I felt called today to open with a prayer of love to our mother and father creator. And this prayer is in Aramaic, and although I feel compelled to do it in Aramaic, I feel important to do it in English so actually we can understand and tune in even deeper. And perhaps next ceremony we can do it in Aramaic. So welcome, and just take a moment to close your eyes and breathe into your body. Feel your feet, your soles rooted into the ground. As you feel your connection, ground below, with your ancestors, with the womb of Gaia. And feel your connection with the sky above, through your masculine crown on top of your head. Just feeling your connection to the cosmic womb, your celestial ancestors, and the soul wisdom is available for you. I'm going to say this prayer of love to our mother and father creator, also known as the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic. I believe this is slightly changed since with my teachers, Sharon and Dr. Azra Bertrand, that shared with me. Our prime creator who births all from the great. I am full of awe of love's presence in all. May the feminine power of creation birth love within me. May I merge with the flow of Shakti so we may create heaven on earth. Give us the gift of love's beauty and abundance. Let forgiveness rebirth all into innocence. Bring me the wisdom of true knowing. Help me feel and release all that is not love. For the power of love is the only truth. Our hearts are strong with faith and trust, for love is eternal. Amen. By the great womb may it be so. So just take a moment to feel those words reverberating into your body, into your cells. into your organs and tissues as you remember the divinity that lives within you. And then just very gently, I want to invite you to breathe into your heart, feeling into this unconditional love of great mother, father, birth. Feeling nature and the elemental beings, the dragons of creation, our ancestors, in all our relations. Sekhmet, Hathor, Beth, Rea, Gea, Artemis, Diana, Inanna, Ishtar, Isaac, Hecate, Demeter. All the faces of the mother and her feral expression holding this container today. So we may connect with the codes and wisdom of our elemental nature and awaken, ignite, and resurrect the codes that can support us in this epic journey of embodying and remembering our feminine womb. Feel your pelvis, feel your womb. Feel your connection to the womb of Gaia and the cosmic womb as you feel the heart womb beat of creation, pulsing and undulating within your being. Taking a few breaths here. And then gently feeling the room around you as you witness the flows of your current. And whenever you feel ready, you may wiggle your toes and fingers, remaining present with the sensorial awareness. Welcome, welcome, sacred women. I want to share that there's such an amazing, massive sun setting. I can't fully see, but it's so big and it's so yellow and orange. So let's just feel that solar energy from our beloved lioness. As we're gonna just do a little check-in and sharing. Invite, just feel like here in Greece, the sun is setting slowly, slowly. And moment today, it's actually a celebratory day here in Greece. Well, it's the celebration of the ascension of Mother Mary. So there's big celebrations and it's a national holiday, and this is why I felt compelled to connect to this lineage of the Aramaic, since facing this way, there's a very sacred peninsula that is sacred to Christian Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, but women haven't been able to go to this peninsula for the past 1,000 years. But before that, women were the keepers of the island, of the mysteries in the island. So I'm going to stop the recording just because it makes it better for us to just be full in the sharing, and that's not recorded. So I would love to hear from you and how your past 8 days have been going. If you want to just share a short word or two or three of how you feel, or just share a little bit longer, since we are a smaller group, we have that luxury to have a little bit longer sharing. Oh, I'm still recording. Resume the recording. Um, since I feel like this is very important topic in when we are reclaiming our feral, feminine, sensual nature. So, and I also want to encourage all the feelings, all those emotions, the questions, the paradoxical feelings you might be feeling, like bring all of them to the journey today. To, you know, we're going to begin with the shamanic journey, and then we're going to move right into the ecstatic breath, chant, and dance journey. So I want to invite you to bring all of that and really inquire to your body. By the way, the animals are around here. Like the sheep doesn't stop moving around. The cats, they're holding the space. They moved here when I started, you know, before we've begun. So it's all about calling in this forbidden, which I don't even want to use this word anymore, because it's not forbidden. It's sacred. It's holy and wild. So I'm going to share, and I'm going to look here to make sure I'm very short. I had an experience which I feel that it's very much related to the collective, and it was an individual thing that happened to me, but I was sure when it was happening that it was much bigger than just my experience. So I think this was on the 11th, so August 11. I was here, and then I decided to put makeup because I wanted to record a video. And when I was, you know, doing the makeup, I felt called to make a little more design here, another design here. So I made a type of tribal priestess makeup. And I was wearing my red. It's actually something I got it in Morocco. It's very old, and I use it as a pajama, but it's kind of priestess-like, but it's very simple. And I went to the beach to record some videos. And then I decided to do my 8 minutes practice in the beach in front of the moon. That was full moon. My beloved was at work. So, and then as I started doing the practice, I noticed there was some people nearby. So I resumed and stopped immediately and decided to go up in this mountain, not all the way up, halfway, less than halfway. There is a chapel, and it was an ancient temple there before to the goddess Artemis and Rhea, much, much before. So I decided to go there. And I went, I sat there, I did the practice, I did some sounds. And very innocently, before going, I called my beloved and I told him, I'm there. So when you're coming back, maybe you want to stop there and we go back home together. He passed, I saw him, but he didn't see me and he didn't stop. So after 5 minutes or so, I came down. And then when I got in the house, I said, just joking and very playfully, and it wasn't my agenda actually, but I just, you know, played around. That central nature came forward and I said, oh, I had a surprise for you. You know, why didn't you stop there? And I said, you know, I wanted for us to make love up there behind the church. And my beloved is super, super open, you know, and like he grew up religious. His mom is religious, but he's very, very open. In fact, the other day we made love here in the beach, you know, and there was no one nearby. And we did Sasekem Sahu before, you know, and we were doing to the love. So I was a little bit in shock, but he didn't show his behavior right away. It took him a little bit to, you know, but I triggered a very point, which I feel is this collective fear of the masculine. I'm not going to call patriarchy, but of the masculine, of losing the grip of things, you know. And anyways, it was just a journey that I found myself at one point sitting in the table in the kitchen with him, and him telling, yes, because you had something in mind with this priestess makeup and with this dress and this full moon, kind of like inquisitory type of um energy, like inquisition. And this is my beloved. And this is someone that is open. And me, I wasn't reactive. I was quiet. I understood the like, I triggered him. Shortly after, we talk again, and he was like, yes, this place is holy for me. It's holy for my father. I go there to pray for my father when my father was sick. My father, da, 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 da. And you know, the Panaia, which is Mother Mary, and the Holy One means Panaia, all holy actually. And then, you know, again, the fire in me, I was like, well, Panaia was not, you know what it means, immaculate womb. She wasn't a virgin, you know, her womb was cleansed from the transgenerational wounds. That's why it's called immaculate womb. So anyways, that was a like really conflictuous thing, and which the next day led me into a very deep grief. Somehow I found myself looking at the commentaries about what goes on in Bangladesh with like the prostitution of children, and I went in a very wasteland of sexuality. Um, so I'm not going to go into details. I probably should write about that. But what it feels that I want to put in this cauldron, yes, as Gabi mentioned, that ancestral, you know, all that women have been through before and how they have been objectified and used the pristine, erotic innocence, sensuality of feminine, creative life force. And there is no way around that but to melting away those layers, not peeling with strength and anger, but just allowing the waters of grief or bliss to flow however they come. Sometimes they come as grief. I had my eyes swollen that day because I cried almost the whole day. I went into this, and I understood because my beloved came home and we ended up talking about it later. In fact, he told me there was something in the sky that was, he said a portal that he saw it open in a square shape, exactly when I said about Mother Mary and like, you know, her immaculate womb. So when we remove the sensual pleasure of the flesh, and this has happened to us about like maybe 4,000, 5,000 years ago, I'm not sure exactly, but we this aspect of our birth ability to create, to give life. And we're not going to go into the distortion of that because that can happen as well. But the pristine blueprint of erotic innocence, this is what we are called now to revive and resurrect within us, within our lineages. So with that being said, let's just jump right in to perhaps if we need to a quick, very quick bathroom break. If not, we can just continue and then I will invite you to find a comfortable position. Actually, before we even begin, I want to, because we're going to be using today, do we need a bathroom break? Let me know if you, let me just look, let's see, I don't see anyone.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, okay, so let's do like just very quickly because we are, so let's take 5 minutes and we come back here, water and bathroom, and maybe get a notebook so you can write some impressions or insights you might receive later.
Okay.
And then please also bring a candle and a little vessel where you can put water if it's possible for you. If it's not possible, no problem. So I'm gonna also turn off my camera and I'll be here in, now it's 8:42 here. So I'm gonna be here 8:47. Yeah. recording again. And then I invite you to come into a comfortable position. And if you don't have your candle lit already, so let's light this candle together because I'm outside. I didn't light my candle yet. I have to be attendant all the time. So if you have your candle lit already, amazing. If not, let's just write it together and feel into those, or you can close your eyes already and lay back for the shamanic journey. And then just visualize and imagine the sacred flames, the gentle sacred flames of your feminine wisdom, feeling into all the women before you. Just feeling into those flames and my lighter stuff working. I have to light that candle in my inner vision. So I invite you to close your eyes and perhaps be seated or in a position that you feel comfortable. Beginning to feel your breath. As you feel your inner current, and I want you to imagine your beautiful and sacred body laying down or leaning over a sacred tree in a nature landscape of your choice. Just drinking in all that is present in this sacred place, noticing the elements, noticing what is present. As you begin to drop your awareness even deeper into your breath, inviting your mind to descend down to your pelvis, to your womb and yoni. Feeling your belly rising as you inhale, and your belly falling as you exhale. Feeling your breath wash any tension, any stagnant energy. You begin to scan your body from head to toe. Breathing in the energy of this earth, the sacred landscape where you find yourself. Allow your inner mind to guide you. And notice all the elements around you as you feel your body. Beginning to notice the sensation on the soles of your feet. Having your breath and awareness right at the soles of your beautiful. Perhaps you're walking in the sacred land and you feel the ground beneath you gently kissing, blessing you with fertile energy of primordial and ancestral wisdom that is present in the earth. So feel this earth energy snaking in through the soles of your feet, up to your legs. As you breathe into every inch of your body, allowing your mind to travel to the sacred nature landscape, but your breath and awareness and presence be in your body, almost like this sacred landscape resides within you, allowing to the different elements and symbolism within this sacred place to reveal itself to you as you continue to breathe the earth into your legs, your knees, inner thighs. Just feeling this energy of the earth gently penetrating you through your yoni and your root. Feel the Shakti and life force of the earth as you breathe into your pelvis, feeling your connection to this element, feeling this connection to the earth, and feeling this connection to all that is present within this element, within Mother Earth. Just feeling the breath and fertility of the earth gently caressing your yoni as you breathe now deeper into the bottom of your womb. And just feeling here your connection to the earth, receptive to the gift, the guidance, the wisdom that the earth elemental beings might have to share with you. Now feel the elements of earth moving through your body, bending to the different parts, trusting the intelligence of your body to guide you to where this element is missing within you. Just take a scan in your body. And perhaps you can just imagine your entire body receiving the earth's blessing, feeling yourself rooted and grounded into the bountiful, fertile soil of earth. And then from the center of the earth, you begin to feel into the element of fire, just inviting the lava qualities of the blood of the earth to be felt in your body. You now connect with your right ovary, where the energy of fire is present in your body, actually on your womb. And then just breathe into this gentle fire, and if it feels right to you, you may connect with this powerful lava and just feel your body and what parts of your body are calling for fire. Scanning your body, just feeling, allowing your entire body to receive the elemental blessings of fire. Connect with your passions, creative flame. Just noticing, observing, allowing, receiving. Beautiful. And then I want to feel now this warm wind that now blows gently the flames of the fire. Just feel into your connection to air as you breathe into the ceiling, the upper part of your womb. Just feeling into the qualities of the wind, connecting with messages, the codes and messages that the celestial realm, the wind, the air element is caring for you right now, bringing to you. And perhaps now in this sacred landscape where you find yourself, you can feel and witness the power of the wind, the changes that it brings right now. Beautiful. And just feel into the blessing, the gift, as the devas, the elemental beings, the wind, air, have to share with you today. Remembering to breathe and to feel, inviting your mind to be present in your pelvis, in your womb, and then expanding your awareness out to different parts of your body that are needing some wind, some air. Beautiful. Feeling into, trusting the intelligence of your body, receiving the messages that this element might have to share with you. Now shifting your awareness from air to water. And just noticing if there's any body of water that emerges in this sacred landscape you find yourself in. Just noticing which parts of your body are craving for water, parts of your body are dry and could replenish from the blessings of water. Feel into your inner waters, your sacred blood that flows through your veins. As you breathe into your left ovary, feeling into the element of water here on your womb mandala. Breathing into your left ovary, feeling into the waters, the earth, feeling the blessings, messages, the wisdom, water. Allowing your body to receive this waterfall of pristine primordial water that wash away from your body whatever layers of transgenerational inheritance that you are ready to let it flow down back to the earth, to be alchemized and transmuted by the technologies of Earth Mother. So those transgenerational inheritance can actually become fertilizer for the seeds that you are sowing. So just feel into the messages of water and feel into this flow of water that purifies, renews, regenerates. So I now want to invite you to just breathe into your womb and pelvis, feeling your connection to your heart as well. So imagining there is a golden silver thread that creates an infinity loop between your womb and heart, your heart. As you just breathe into this mandala, this elemental mandala in your womb, Earth being on the bottom of your womb, fire on your right ovary, air on the ceiling or roof of your womb, and then water on your left. And I'm just going to say 3 times the words in Hebrew that I shared with you before, each one for each element. So Adama is earth, Ash, fire, Ruach, air, and mind, water. So I invite you to just breathe into this gate, the earth gate. We breathe together and say um, 3 times the sacred chant, the sacred Adama, Adama, Adama. Now we breathe into our left ovary, sorry, our right ovary. Ash, ash, ash. Now we breathe into the ceiling of your womb. Ruah, Ruah, Ruah. Now breathing into your left ovary, connecting to water, mind, mind, mind. So just take a moment to feel the reverberation of those words. Just feeling into your body, feeling into those elements, earth, fire, air, and water. Receptive to which element you feel more alive and which element you feel most dormant. Just scanning your body and receptive to any insights, any messages from the elemental beings, devas, earth, fire, air. And just really allowing your breath and awareness to be in your body as you begin to feel the room around you, just coming back to a more awake state very gently, still feeling your body and feeling whatever energies and subtle awareness, feelings and impressions might have awakened to be felt. Maybe take a couple of breaths into this new awareness or new sensation to really anchor them into your body, into your cells, into your organs, your glands and tissues, your bones. And slowly and gently beginning to feel more of the room around you. Whenever you feel ready, you can gently move your fingers and perhaps allow your hands to move to different parts of your body as you feel again what has moved within you. Just feeling your holy flesh, honoring your sacred body. And taking a few breaths, perhaps sighing or gentle sigh of your feeling at this moment through the out breath. And if you want to write any impressions, if you feel important to write right now, we give like just 2 minutes or so for you to write your insights, transmission. So I'm giving 1 more minute. So if you need to drink a glass of water, so I don't see everyone. Just wondering if everyone is back here. Okay, yes, I see. Okay, I see everyone. So I really want to keep the timing because I'm not sure what is everyone's availability. So now let's just move into those um, elements into the body. So initially I had made a song for each element, but I feel like it's more relevant for us maybe do a quick sharing after than just go into every element, and you can listen on your own as you have access to the playlist. And perhaps the next 8 days, you could do your 8 minutes practice if you wish. You know, you can dance with the elements, and you can play around. If you feel like it's more important for you to dance with 1 or 2 elements, you can do that. But for the purpose of keeping the timing, let's just move a little bit. So um, I invite you to stand up if it's possible for you and if you feel called. If not, you can do this breath work seated, and you can always just gently move if it's not possible for you to to truly move and dance. I have to put my shoes here because I have rocks in the ground. Okay. So I want to invite you to literally, for this first song, just to feel the power of the words in the song and breathe. Inhale through your pelvis. So feel your feet grounded on the earth. You can feel the four elements in your womb mandala like we did in the journey. And then you can feel this energy of the earth and cosmos in your horizontal axis. And then you can feel water, fire and water in this. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. So vertical and horizontal. I sort of always have an issue with this. So you can feel your connection through your feet and legs and pelvis to the earth and ground, and then feel through your arms and your heart and chest your connection to the cosmos, and then feel earth and air, and then right ovary fire, left ovary water. You might sing along with the song or voice any sound.
I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth.
Inhale through your pelvis, exhale through your mouth.
I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe.
Rock your pelvis from right to left.
I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation.
Feeling into the
I
elements.
am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth. I am
And have a
the womb of
gentle
creation. I am the flow spirit, my body is the universe.
Feel the elements moving into your body. Call into the qualities that you are wanting to embody in this moment. Allowing your body to move gently as you pray your body.
I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe. I am the blood of the earth. I am the womb of creation. I am the flow of the spirit. My body is the universe.
So you can continue to give movement and expression to your body. And then the next song and last song from this dance journey, you're invited to feel into all the blocks, resistance, stagnation, expansion, openness, all that it's coming up for you, that has been coming up for you during this 8 days so far already. And just feel the expression of this movement and expansion and contraction, the tears of grief or tears of bliss, and just connecting with the essence of your elemental nature and how she likes to express herself. So if you wish, you may add some breath and chant to this movement. So you may follow with me or just simply move and express without sound. So we're gonna breathe and connect with the bottom of our womb. Inhaling, and on the exhale, we're gonna say Adam. And then we're gonna move through just like this, naturally. So then the fire on the right ovary, the air on the beating of your womb, and water on your left ovary. So inhale, Adama. Inhale, inhale, Ruach. Ruach. Inhale, mind. So I'm going to do 2 more times and you can follow along with me or not. You can touch that part of your womb or not. Dhamma. Inhale. Exhale. Ruah. Mind. One last time. Breathing in the earth. Dhamma. Breathing in fire. Air. Breathing in air, wind. Ruah. And then breathing in water. Mind. Just taking a moment to feel the merge and union and dance of those elements with you. Beautiful. So you may just allow yourself to stand for a moment, just feeling the strength on your feet, grounded and supported by the earth. And then you can feel your masculine crown. You may lift your arms if you wish, feeling your body as a vessel, feeling your elemental sensual nature, feeling with your cells, feeling with your flesh. And then you might just bend your knees a little bit and just, if that's possible for you, and just feel this anchoring, this receiving, this awakening of this innate elemental sensual nature that lives within you. So breathe here, taking some notes of what you feel, how you feel, what has awakened in you. How much more can your body receive? How much more are you willing to receive? And then let's just very briefly do a quick sharing to honor the time. We have some minutes before closing the space. So let's just take a couple of breaths. If you are already seated, amazing. If not, then just come to a sitting position. Have a cat here, have to be careful. Little lion here with us. Easy little lion the whole time. So, it's very hot here. So maybe you can, let me see how I do this. You can share with us a word or two of how you feel right now, or perhaps a message that you receive. So just let's keep in mind the timing. I don't want to be strict about one word only, but let's just keep in mind our timing. But I want to hear from you. So whoever wants to start, yes, please.
Erotic, innocent, sensual play.
Sorry, Diana, give me one moment because I'm pinned here and I want to make sure I see your face when you say that on the recording. I just don't remember how to unpin myself. How do I unpin myself? Okay, yes, I got it. Please, can you repeat?
Erotic, innocent, sensual play.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you. Yes, those little ones are great to remind that for us. Who is next? Who would you like to share next? Gabby, yes, Liliana? Gabby, who's that?
You can go ahead, Liliana.
Okay. When it comes to my mind is rising of something, some energy, some kindness, some rising.
Rising?
Rising, like rising of a phoenix or rising of a dragon, like rising.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Anything else, Liliana?
So much more, but right now my mind is like empty.
Same idea. Thank you. I love that. Rising, rising phoenix, dragon. Gabby?
Yeah, repainting inner landscapes in abundance. Yeah, so that's it.
I love that. Wow. Yes, yes. Thank you, Gabby.
Sensual, grounded, and heavy. Sorry, I've got limited battery on my phone, but I'll just come off. Hello.
Oh, yes. Hi, Mary. I was going to say, let
Hello.
everyone meet you.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Mary.
Can you tell us again? What is the message?
Sensual.
Grounded?
I was down by the river, so I was very grounded already. There's a little river. And I'm a little bit flustered as well because I thought I was early, but I ended up being 55 minutes late. So yeah, confused the times. But I feel grounded. I am feeling sensual and heavy because I've got my period, second day of my cycle. So definitely feeling the womb space. Thank you, Nicole. Very much in my left ovary, feeling the water in heavy ways. It was a beautiful meditation, and I look forward to catching up on the first hour. But I very much like Diana's share, the erotic. I often feel quite erotic on my cycle. So I hope I get there this week.
Blessings of the moon. Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good to see all the other ladies as well. Hello.
We're missing two ladies, I think, three. But yes, please, Christina. Love to hear from you. Thank you, Mary.
Wonderful meditation. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I want to share that I felt a sort of Mary Magdalene energy, and I'm not so accustomed uh, working or feeling this Mary Magdalene, but it was like an inner voice that said, um, if you would like to become sacred, you do have to embrace the slut inside first. That was wild. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that, Christina. I love that. And this is actually what my work is about. And the work that Diana, Cluth, and I do together is this merging, which we can also call the merging of masculine and feminine, right? The hero gamas within us, which is also involving. Sorry, Christina, did you finish, my dear? Anything else you would like to share?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. So it also requires us to merge this different part of ourselves, you know, and to bring sometimes from the shadow, like it was brought up in the beginning, like different aspects, like how feminine might have to, you know, in the past to use sexuality. Like Gabi, I have that in my family as well. In fact, you know, my sisters of my grandfather, also Hungarian, they had to, that's how they survived during the war in Romania, the Second World War, because they were Jewish. So they mingle with, you know, the enemies. That's how they managed to go to Brazil. And then years later, how to get my family to go to Brazil. So all of this, we are, you know, we are stirring in the cauldron of feminine, and we need to merge together, you know, we need to merge the different aspects. It's so beautiful you mentioned Mary Magdalene. Actually, Diana and I also work a lot with this Magdalene energies, and I would say we just wrote, have an amazing book, multi-author book that will come out now in the end of September, Magdalene Codes. I'll share more details in another moment, but this is what the Magdalenes, which for me is not like a women only, it's more like a title, you know, and this is for all of us women, you know, especially us that feel the calling, like we feel the calling. We are called to be a Magdalene, which is a mistress of the elemental sensual nature, you know, like a master, mister. I don't like to use the word master, but a mistress of the sensual feminine healing art in this elemental nature. So thank you so much for all this beautiful sharing. I'm gonna be drinking in from this beautiful bliss that we generated here together. And I want to invite for you to, yeah, continue this vision quest. It's a body, a sacred body vision quest. So ask your body, like inquire, but not with your mind. You can just like sometimes, and this is what we call womb consciousness, it's actually allowing your mind to descend to your body and not have an answer right away. You don't need sometimes to have an answer right away. And the womb voice sometimes is that first instinctual voice that shows up, that it's, you know, it's not filtered, it's raw. And we just have to get used to reconnect with that voice. I have the cat here milking on my leg because I don't know why he loves to take milk, and it's just a reminder that we know how to nourish ourselves. You know, we have that sovereignty of finding what ways that we need nourishment. So let's call this this next coming 8 days, or this coming 8 days, to feel in what ways we can nourish our body, and in what ways our bodies feel certain elements, or what elements we need right now. So I want to invite you to take a moment to close your eyes, as I'm going to close the sacred container if it feels right to you. And I want to speak with our beloved Sekhmet, although I am invoking today all the aspects of Great Mother, Father, Birther. But Sekhmet is walking hand in hand with us in this journey of reclaiming, remembering the sacred flame, this forbidden red threads of feminine wisdom. So beloved Sekhmet, fiercely and compassionate mother, guide us and support us in the blossoming of our elemental sensual nature in the next 8 days, 8 months, 8 years, and 8 generations to come. Now, this is a hymn to Sekhmet in honor of Sekhmet by Nikki Scully. Lion-hearted lady of the solar ray, dwelling within the realm of light, we ask you to blend with your powers of courage, strength, and honor, so we may reclaim the beauty back to our earthly life, O great goddess, devourer of time, destroyer of illusion. Help us clear the destructive and heavy stagnant patterns within our bodies and minds. Bring life, vitality, and willfulness to our soul destiny, and joyful healing to our hearts and wounds. Great Sekhmet, we greet your glory this day in gratefulness. So great Sekhmet, we greet your glory this day in gratefulness. And then I add in devotion to love, to life. Amen. Cynthia, did I forget about you in the sharing? I did. I just realized I did forget about you, my dear.
I was just, disappearing, and it worked.
I guess you shared that you didn't have much to say, but maybe you want to give us a word or two.
Well, I found myself in the in-between spaces. And then I was in a state of divine neutrality, which I guess you're in the in-between spaces. That's it.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. Apologies.
No problem.
So thank you, beautiful women. I look forward to your sharing and to your voice. I really encourage you, if you're comfortable, to share in the group. This is a private group. Only us there here in this container have access. And if you want to stretch your comfortable zone, it can be so powerful to be witnessed, either in written form or video. You're welcome to share. And quite often your sharing empowers us, so each woman medicine, it's medicine for us all. And we might find that we actually experiencing different things in different flavors and in different ways. So I just wanted to invite you again, of course, if it's comfortable for you. Mary is not on our Facebook group. She's on the Telegram, but you can share on Facebook, and then I can manage to just get her on the loop in the Telegram group, because I'd feel it's easier. Facebook, although none of us like Facebook, I believe, but still we are there. So with so much love and elemental bliss to all of you, from my heart, and womb bliss to yours. And I can't wait to see you next Monday, 8 p.m. Athens. Mwah.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Thank you.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao.